So I was reading the comments about the caliper, rear caliper. I mean, I don't know why guys are so scared for the E350. I mean, we've always been doing that forever. I mean, it's super light caliper. If it's a heavy caliper, yeah, we just hang them, but it's super light, so nothing's gonna happen. Nothing happened. Been doing it forever and ever, so never had any comebacks, never had anything broken. So trust me, don't worry about it. Nothing's gonna happen. So we got this beautiful, beautiful 03 540 Sport. It's here for valve cover and timing covers leak, and both power steering hoses leaking. I took a peek, I mean, because the customer, when he brought it, I mean, he's like, do whatever the car needs. That includes the timing chain if he needs it, but I looked at the guide, and the guide is brand spanking new, and the chain looks pretty much brand new. But if you look on this side, it's leaking pretty good. So 99% of the cases people use aftermarket gaskets, but this one is genuine. It still has the BMW stamp in it. What happened is, and I'm gonna explain it more once the valve cover is out, there is paint around it, and if you don't clean the paint, the surface is not gonna seal as it should. So I'll show you in a minute. So they're painted from factory this color. I'm not too crazy about it. I mean, I've seen much better job done with powder coating actually. They look awesome, but that's how they come, so. And that's gonna put us behind.
Yeah, I know.
Is it? That's old, isn't it?
Yeah, it's old.
Oh, this clutch is done. Look at the self-adjusting. It's like, without even looking at the actual disc.
It's
It
all
looks
the
like
way.
there's a barrier, like the thing in the middle is dropped
The
down.
pilot bearing came loose.
Oh, hell yeah. That's good.
Tyler. That's still good. Oh.
Oh,
Flywheel.
oh.
No, that's done.
It's like a hose.
Which is this?
Yeah. Yeah.
We can be disconnected right here, right?
Just cut the transmission out so we can start working on the clutch. But as we just got this out, he noticed the clutch slave cylinder line is starting to leak, or has been leaking for a while. It's a really old line, original, so we're gonna get one of those ordered too, so John can get that switched out so he doesn't have any other problems down the road.
So we got Tyler's M5 in here, doing clutch. Pulled the transmission out, and yeah, it needs more parts. So it's mint. Not really, but yeah. So it's gonna take us a little bit more time to put this one together. I have to order some more parts, but we'll get her there. We just got to keep ordering parts.
Very impressive. Looks really clean inside. That's a very, very well taken care of car. Would you agree? Yeah.
Yeah, it looks pretty good.
Hey,
What's up?
your flywheel on the M5 is like destroyed.
Oh, perfect.
I got one coming for tomorrow.
Oh, okay. How much was it?
Retail is like $2,some $100, but I'll get you a good deal on it.
What's a good deal on it? Holy crap.
I don't like $900 or so.
Wow. For a new one?
Brand new factory.
Wow.
And also there is a hydraulic line that goes up from your master to your slave. It's leaking pretty good, so we're changing that too.
Oh, okay. Great.
So, yeah.
All right. Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.
As you can see here, there's the paint, and then the when the gasket sits, it doesn't seal 100%. So what I do, I just get a razor blade, and it's smooth. So obviously, I mean, once you remove the gasket, that's how it comes from factory. It's really, really rough, and I know, seen them in the past. Actually, I remember when I first started, like 15, 16 years ago, I was trained to do this, to clean them. Just grab a screwdriver too, and just go in the groove a little bit. And then that's perfect. You take it to the solvent tank, clean them really good, spray them with brake cleaner, and then it will never leak again. At least for another 50,000 miles or so.
So, kind of back to day 2, working on the M5. I finished up the clutch yesterday. All the exhausts are in. Today I'm just putting on brakes all the way around, doing some rear struts, getting those in place. Pretty much have to take out a lot of the back seat to get the upper bolts for the strut. The tires, and so today we'll put it all back together and go drive it, and should be good to go. So yeah, the clutch on this car was totally gone. The flywheel, it's a dual mass flywheel, and it actually had a whole bunch of movement in it, but that didn't help the clutch problem at all either. So we replaced the flywheel also when we did the clutch. Yeah, this having that way too much movement in that dual mass flywheel. So we replaced all that, got that together, so it's gonna feel 200 times better than when it came in here. The rear shocks were totally blown out, so get those in there, help this thing stop from bouncing around everywhere, and you'll have a great pedal feel. We also bled the brakes also when we did the clutch. We also put in a new clutch line because it was leaking. So this thing should be ready to go. Whatever it throws at it, just take it out and drive it and have some fun. So that's what we like to see with these cars. So this is the clutch that we pulled out of this. You can see that it was really starting to scuff up on the sides of it. Here's the rivets. It's all the way down to the rivets. So he pretty much had nothing left on this thing. It was about to start shredding apart. You can kind of see it start flaking off. Here's your flywheel, and you can actually see, if I stand it up here, it's not supposed to move like that at all. So way too much movement. So, but all that's replaced now, so should be all good.
So a little update on the parking lot. As you can see, the first section is already dried. We got permission to start parking there. It looks so much better. And this is section 2. They poured it yesterday. They should be here any minute to start cutting the groove so it doesn't crack, and then they're gonna finish pouring that section right there. And also I told them to add another parking in the back by the dumpster, so that's gonna be done today too. But yeah, these are the updates. And then the landscape guy should be here too. He's gonna level all the dirt right there, and then plant, by code we have to plant bushes along the property right there to match the neighbors, because we're on a nice neighborhood here, so we have to match everybody. So yeah.